All right, hello, folks, and welcome to Bobcat Basketball. We're getting ready to go here. We had a quick change for those of you that were listening to the Shoshone boys play, losing there to Bighorn, and then we had to do a quick change between Cody Beers calling the game and to us. So we're doing starting lineups right now for the visiting Sundance Bulldogs, which is who the boys are playing, despite what it shows here on the scoreboard. Let me get the right team in, and I'll do that right now. Bobcats will be playing Sundance for their starters. You'll have number 10, Downey, number 11, Lenz, number 13, Watt, number 14, Mills, and number 24, Krell for your Bobcats, your regular starting regular seniors. Bomagen, Collins, Weber. You got Zach Hasty, and then also junior Brody Welch. So we are underway. Again, apologize for kind of the quick change here as Sundance comes out and will be in a zone, fast-moving zone, it looks like as well. Bobcats playing them only once last year. Actually, one of their losses last year was up during a tournament during a very snowy weekend, I remember. And Bobcats lost that one pretty bad to Sundance. Zach Casey with it now, gets a great pass from Bomagen. His shot is up. He'll be fouled and will be going to the line to start off right away here. And we have a little bit of a change here as far as not being able to video the games. Those games are being broadcast elsewhere, so we're only able to bring you radio, but also because of that, we're able to bring you a little bit of a new scoreboard here. So that's what we're doing. We'll do our best to try to show that. Cody missed both of those, but offensive rebound does go to the Bobcats. And Zach Casey with it now, getting it from Ellis Weber. Just a minute into the ball game. Kick over to Nolan. Nolan left open. He's going to drive baseline. Jump pass out to Zach Hasty. Deep three behind the college three-point line. Cody Bomagen with the offensive board. He goes back up, misses, gets his own rebound, and then up and in for two for the Bobcats to give them an early 2-0 lead. And ball will be in Lenz's hands. He'll get it to Mills. Screen and roll between, and Mills' shot is up and good for two. Screen and roll between Mills and Watt. Ellis now will bring it up. 3-2 zone for Sundance. Again, very in sync zone pressure here. Brody Welch had a chance at a look. Got the ball knocked away from him. Inside pass from Nolan Collins, and up and in for two for Cody Bomagen for another bucket. 4-2. Bobcats lead this one 2 minutes into the first quarter. Keep reaching up to move the camera and not needing to do that this time. And Ellis almost gets a steal there. Ball, it does ends up in Ellis's hands to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty going to be contested by Mills, and then there's Cody Bomagen, follow dunk for 6 points off the front of the rim as Zach Hasty missed a left-handed layup, and Bomagen there for the follow-up dunk. Zach Hasty gets another, looked like he got the steal away from, let's see, that was number 10, Downey. There's two Downeys out there, Catch and Nash. That one was Catch. And ball being inbounded by Krell. Krell gets it inbounds to Lenz, and then back to Krell. And then back to Lenz. Lenz now with it. He'll get it to Catch. Catch decides not to take the screen and roll from Krell. Krell gets it now, though, top of the key. Couple dribbles, gets it to Lenz. Lenz with a three, up and no good, but offensive board there for Watt. Put back, no good. Rebound by Cody Bomagen. And Hasty now with it to Collins, to Weber. Weber jump pass over to Zach Hasty. No hand up, and deep three for Nolan Collins from the top of the key. Just off the back of the rim, no good. Keeps the score 6-2. Around the back goes Mills. Mills pass over to Catch. And Zach Hasty all over him. Bobcats playing their man-to-man, and then Nolan Collins gets a skip pass steal up ahead to Cody Bomagen. He's gonna go up and under and in for two. So all 8 points coming off the hands of Cody Bomagen after only getting to play in one of the regional games in that regional championship game after dealing with a foot injury. And Catch with it now, gets it to Lenz. Lenz now will get it to Watt. Watt going to be backed off. He's going to step in, though, and shoot the three as the Bobcats were just not, or was actually challenging him. Zach Hasty gets the rebound. He'll bring it up the near side with his left hand now to Nolan Collins. Back to Zach Hasty. Three for Zach Hasty. Up and in for three. Makes it 11-2. Bobcats leading big in this one. So that zone pressure not doing much against the Bobcats in this one. And another steal by Nolan Collins as he just steps in front of Lenz and gets the steal. He'll get it to Ellis Weber. And Bobcats defense doing what Cats defense does all year, causing turnovers. Zach Hasty again, no challenge at all. Nolan Collins with the offensive rebound, and then he's going to be fouled on the ground. Way to crash the boards by Nolan Collins. And that'll be the second foul. And with that, get a substitution. Jordan Garrison will check in along with Bridger Pyle. Nolan Collins, Ellis Weber will come out. And Bridger now with it. He'll zip it out to Jordan up at the top of the key. Now to Hasty. Inside to Brody Welch. Pump fake. He'll drive in. Shots up. No good. Gets blocked. And Mills comes away with it for Sundance. Kick over to Nash. Nash, number 1. His brother, number 10. Goes to Harmon. Harmon nowhere to go. And Jordan Garrison, he's going to pick up the foul as he got hands on the back of Mills, pushing him out of bounds. That'll be Thermop's first foul, first team. Garrison always comes in relief of Nolan Collins. Nolan kind of their top defender. Jordan comes in and no letdown either. And then we get a timeout. And that'll be first timeout. And it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
All right, and we're back after a quick timeout as your Bobcats lead 11-2. 3:04 left in this fast first quarter so far. And with that, ball gets inbounded to Harmon. And good steal there by Cody Bomagen. A 3-on-2 opportunity up ahead to Brody Welch. Good head fake, and then goes up and will be fouled by Nash Downey. That will be their team's third. And Brody Welch will go to the line. Team's third. First one on Downey. First free throw for Brody's off the back of the rim. No good. And second one for Brody's off the back of the rim. Rebound, though, by Jordan Garrison. Good head fake up and in for two for Garrison. Makes it 13-2. Bobcats defense still holding them to a single bucket for Sundance. Nash now with the ball. He'll get it to Mills up at the top of the key. Back to Nash. Nash going to drive. A little hesitation dribble there. Almost could be considered for a carry. Mills now with it. Crossover dribble. Pass down low to Harmon. Harmon now kicks out to Wyatt. And shot is up and is good for Harmon. Makes it 13-4. Bobcats lead. Zach Casey with it now. Cross court to Bridger Pyle. Back to Hasty. Hasty having a big championship game against Wyoming Indian for that regional championship. 29 points. Hit a buzzer beater to get him the win. Zach Hasty with it now from Garrison. Now inside to Welch. Good feed. Welch quick off the ground. Shots up, no good. Came off his hand a little funny. Pass up ahead to Harmon. Harmon now gets it to Mills. Mills, Garrison all over him. Double dribble there on Mills. Good defense there. And into the ball game will be number 22, Ty Simmerall. He'll come in for Brody Welch. And checking in, number 24 is Krell. He'll come in for Owen Watt for Sundance. Bobcats with the ball. Garrison will bring it up. Minute 35 left in this first quarter. Gets it across court to Bridger Pyle. Now to Simmerall. Simmerall down the low post. He gets triple teamed. Zach Hasty up and in with the left hand. Good eyes by Bomagen to find the cutter. Cutting in behind him, and a good finish, the left hand by Zach Hasty. Krell bringing the ball up for Sundance. Zach Hasty all over him. Handoff to Mills. Mills kicks in to Nash, and then off the hands of Porter Wyatt, goes out of bounds. Nolan Collins was set to check in, but they changed their mind, so I think they're going to wait for it to get checked in, and then he'll check in. Also coming in is Catch Downey for, I thought that was Cash. I thought it was Cash and Nash, but I might be wrong. Simmerall from the corner. His three's up, no good. Garrison there tried to get the offensive board, not able to. Too strong for Simmerall from the corner. I don't have a program in front of me, but I had WYO Preps, and I had to quick make up a sheet here for my starters, so maybe I'll get one here at halftime. I know they print them off with some stats. So I took the lazy way out and let them do the stats for me this time. Pass up ahead as Bobcats have some full court pressure. Krell with the ball now. He's going to drive in right into the chest of Bomagen. Nolan Collins comes in, almost gets a steal right away. And right now, Nash has it. He'll hand it off to Catch. Inside to Krell. Shot is up, no good. And Cody Bomagen went up for the offensive rebound, gets knocked out by Porter Wyatt. Bobcats with a 15-4 lead in this one. And gets it to Bridger. Bridger just left wide open. That shot's up, no good. Bomagen up high, misses the shot. Offensive board, Jordan. And then Paul passed up ahead, though, as he had to save it. Now long shot up and no good for Catch Downey, but rebound by Krell for Sundance. And then looks like we're going to get another foul by Garrison. It will be his second, team second. Mills and Watt check back in. They'll come in for Nash, Downey, and for Porter Wyatt. Catch Downey will take it out of bounds. 5.4 seconds left in this quarter. Bobcats lead 15-4. Cross court to Mills. Ends up in the hands of Krell. His shot's up, no good. And then another shot up, no good by Watt underneath. And at the end of one, the score is 15-4 Bobcats. And we are going to take a quick break, get a word from our sponsors, Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO. And those of you also getting to watch the scoreboard on Wild Today, we'll be right back.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats!
All right, we join second quarter action here as Sundance has the ball. Bobcats in their man-to-man defense. Nolan Collins all over Mills right now. And steal there by Brody Welch as he steps right in, takes the pass away, gets it to Ellis Weber. Brody Welch came in for Bomagen at the quarter change here. Nolan Collins, short corner. Oh, nice cut by Simmerall. Great find by Brody Welch. 17-4. Bobcats lead in this one over the top of Sundance Bulldogs. Catch with it now. Backdoor pass and up and easy, too easy for Owen Watt as he backdoor pass on, I'm not sure if that was Brody or Zach Hasty that tried to cut him off, and he just great open backdoor pass and finish. Makes it 17-6. Nolan Collins steps into another three, no good. Simmerall comes down, tries to get the offensive board. Mills gets it for Sundance. Hand off to Mills from catch. Now up ahead to Lenz. Backdoor cut. And Zach Hasty will knock it off the hands of Owen Watt. Will go out of bounds off of Sundance. Checking into the ball game will be Holden Harmon, sorry. And he'll come in. He came in for catch. Ty Simmerall steps into, looked like a college three, but passes up, gets it to Weber. Now to Nolan. Back to Weber. He steps into the three, up, and no good. A couple of Sundance guys there to fight over it. And Zach Hasty comes away with the ball and a bucket, makes it 19-6, 90 seconds into the second quarter. And Nolan Collins chasing Mills down the sideline and forces him into bad dribble. Ellis Weber comes away with it. Zach Hasty chasing the ball, skip pass over to Simmerall. It should be goaltending as the ball hit the backboard and then got blocked, but they're going to just call the foul. Looks like that'll go against Owen Watt, sorry. And Simmerall to the line for free throw. Be his first free throws up and no good. So Bobcats not able to convert on their free throws here. Jordan Garrison, Cody Bomagen set to come in. Nolan Collins out. And Bomagen going to come in for Simmerall. Bobcats doing a good job defensively, leading to good offense. Second one for Simmerall is good. Gets them to an even 20-6. Simmerall will come out. Bomagen back in. Bomagen scoring Bobcats' first 8 points in this ball game. Ball ends up in the hands of Lenz. Ellis Weber on him. Now to Mills. Mills will drive baseline. Kick out to Owen Watt. Now to Lenz. Lenz going to drive in. Now kicks over to Harmon. And Mills hesitates, steps back, knocks down a three. Has 2 threes in this one. Has 6 of their 9 points. He has 5 of their 9 points. Didn't knock down a 2-pointer in there. Makes it 20-9. Bobcats with 11-point lead. Zach Hasty now another college three for the Bobcats, but offensive board there by Brody Welch. Inside to Bomagen. No one really able to stop him. His shot, though, however, misses. Jordan Garrison there, though, for an offensive board. And then Cody Bomagen, another offensive board putback. Up and in for 2, makes it 22-9. And Ellis Weber steps over, tries to get the steal, and it will go off of Lenz. And Ellis Weber knocks it off of Lenz, goes out of bounds, and stays now with the Bobcats as Nash Downey comes in for Lenz. Hasty will take it out for the Bobcats. Gets it to Ellis. 5:10 left in this first half. Zach Hasty now to Bomagen. Bomagen jab step. Oh, nice backdoor cut here by Zach Hasty. His shot's up, no good. Offensive board by Hasty. Ball on the ground. Fights for it, gets up, and we're going to get a timeout. Bobcats to get him out of a little trouble there. And so with that, that'll be their first timeout. We'll do the same. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wow Today. We'll be right back.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, and we'll come back here a little bit early as we didn't get to do much with the pregame, but Bobcats needing to come out. They're defending champs here, wanting to come out, set the tone early here against Sundance. A little bit of a revenge game for them as they, like I had said earlier, it was one of the only few games that they lost against or last year. I know they were hoping to get to see them again at state last year, Sundance being in. They lost to Pine Bluffs, who eventually ended up in the championship game. And Sundance lost, I believe it was in the semifinal to Pine Bluff. So Bobcats ended up having to wait a while to get this revenge game, but now with an opportunity to get that win over the top of the Bulldogs. Bobcats with the ball now. Garrison to Weber. Cross court to Bomagen. Bomagen fakes the three, drives in, jump pass, gets blocked though, comes right back down with it, gets it to Garrison. Garrison now to Weber. Hasty in the corner. Tough pass inside to Brody. Brody not just able to finish around the rim right now. Does have that elbow. Don't know if that's affecting him a little bit. It is wrapped up today. Pretty good, it looks like. Might be affecting his shot a little bit. Owen Watt with it now. Gets it to Krell. Krell gets it over to Nash. And good defense there by Ellis Weber to shut down the reverse pass. And I think Garrett's going to pick up his third. I think he's the only one with fouls for the Bobcats. Be the first team foul. Nolan Collins will come in for Garrison. Garrison playing aggressive defense, just not his day to get away with much of anything. And I think Owen Watt forgot they were on offense, so he was on the wrong end of the court, but he caught up now. Nash with it. He'll hand off to Mills. Back to Nash. To Watt. Driving Mills. Shots up, no good. Good rebound by Zach Casey. Good defense by Brody Welch. Zach Casey scoop pass to Nolan. Nolan baseline. 15-foot jumper for Ellis Weber. Up and in for two. Makes it 24-9 with 3:40 left in this first half. Excuse me. And Nash with it will hand it off to Mills. Really, Bobcats shutting down the middle of this court, really making them work. They're catching the ball a long ways away. And then ball on the floor, Brody Welch knocks it away. Got a 4-on-1 opportunity. And up ahead to Bomagen. Great pass by Collins. Almost looked like Bomagen was looking for it off. And then Brody Welch gets another steal. Right around, gets it to Ellis. Ellis just two good big old steps up and in for two. Makes it 28-9. Refs trying to, or coach here trying to be frustrated with calls here, but really don't understand what he has to be frustrated with. It's good defense. Brody Welch not reaching. Ellis Weber just shutting down. Now Brody Welch with another steal. And again, this is how Bobcats get away from you, is they just have turnover after turnover, and we're going to get a travel into that one. Zach Hasty felt that one, I think, knew it. And catch Downey and Porter Wyatt will come in. Looks like we're going to get a timeout from Sundance. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Timeout, Sundance, full timeout.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back after a quick timeout. Again, have a new scoreboard here, so trying to do all of those new changes and things, trying to make sure we got everything going, but I believe we do, other than possession arrow belongs to Sundance. The one big thing that I wanted to try to tackle, but we didn't, was a clock, and I would have had to hit some buttons to get that going each time and stop it each time, and I don't know if that part of the brain would have been working so good. Sundance comes out. Ellis Weber about comes away with the steal. His ball bounces off the heads of Nolan Collins and Nash for Sundance. Nash with the ball now. Gets it inside. Goes to Wyatt, back to Linz, up and in for 2. Gets the Sundance into double digits now, 28-11 with 2:10 left in this one. Ellis Weber bringing the ball up. Going to get a screen from Bomagen. Kick out to Hasty in the corner. Drive in. And Bridger just left wide open on the other side. And that much time, he's not going to miss too many. Makes it 31-11. Bobcats now up by 20. And Bobcats really, again, it's been their defense. That's what got them this big lead right away. Just 3 or 4 steals right in a row that led to easy buckets. And Nash will kick it over to Wyatt. Wyatt now gets it to Watt. Watt goes up on the pass. That'll be a foul on Zach Hasty, team's second. And Simmerall and Brody Welch will check in for Ellis and Bomagen. And Krell will come in as well. He'll come in for Ketch Downey. Oh no, he'll come in for Watt. Apologize. Lynn's back into the ball game again for Sundance. Nash nowhere to go with it. Ball gets tipped out of Krell's hands. Bridger comes away with it. 90 seconds left in this one, in this first half. Zach Hasty from the corner. His three's up, no good. Bridger to go up high for the offensive board. Gets it to Brody Welch, and then that shot gets blocked. And I believe Porter Watt comes down with the rebound. He'll get fouled by Nolan Collins. That'll be team's third. Pretty clean and fast first half for both teams here in this one. Tyson Simmerall going to put a little full court pressure here on. He's going to take it off Krell now with the ball. Zach Hasty waiting at half court for him. Minute 15 left in this one. Mills with it for Sundance. He's going to drive in. Good defense by Zach Hasty as he knocks it out of the hands of Mills. And then it goes off of Mills's foot. Out of bounds to the Bobcats. Just over a minute in this first half. Bobcats up 20. Zach Hasty with it, gets it to Nolan, to Simmerall. Simmerall, 3. Oh, off the back of the rim, no good. A couple Bobcats there to get the offensive board. Bridger Pyle comes away with it. Gets it to Brody. Nolan Collins now has it. He'll drive baseline. He'll step out of bounds. Looks like he could have been forced out of bounds, but he did drive baseline, stepped out of bounds, so it'll be turnover. Bobcats goes to Sundance. And Nash now with it. He'll get it back to Krell. 45 seconds left in this first half. Brody Welch waiting for Krell. Gets it to Mills. Simmerall on him. Oh, it almost got a foul. Didn't get it, though. Mills gets a shot up. No good. Krell comes down with the offensive board. His shot is no good. Zach Hasty comes down now with 30 seconds left in the first half. Cross court to Bridger. Bridger, ball about gets knocked away from Bridger. He'll throw it cross court to Nolan. Now back up to Zach Hasty. 10 seconds left now. They'll probably run a little screen and roll here. Gets it to Bridger. 7 seconds left. Back to Hasty. He's calling for the screen from Brody. He'll get it. He'll step into the 3. Shot off the front of the rim. Nolan Collins is there for the offensive board, but not enough time to get the putback. So at the end of the first half, your Bobcats up 31-11 over the top of Sundance. So a good show for them to hold a team to 11 points in the first half in the state tournament is pretty impressive. So anyways, we'll take a quick break. We'll get some stat sheets here, and we will be back for our Hot Springs Health halftime show right after this.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
All right, and welcome back. We'll try a little Hot Springs Health halftime show here as we are at halftime. And let's get in right away. Let's see if I got these graphics up right, and I don't. So we'll, but anyways, Central Bank and Trust always does a great job of sponsoring us for our stats at the half. And as far as the Sundance Bulldogs go, Nash Downey, he's got a bucket for 2 points. Halden Harmon with a bucket for his 2 points. Owen Watt with a bucket for 2 points, and Cade Mills leading with 5 points. Really, Bobcats holding them 5 of 15 from the floor, shooting 1 of 5 from the 3-point line for their total of 11 points. Bobcats really offensive board-wise doing a great job. They've outboarded them 14-4 on the offensive side. Actually, the Bulldogs have out-rebounded the Bobcats on the defensive side 9-6. Excuse me. But as far as your Bobcats go, scoring, you have Zach Hasty with 7. He's 3 of 10 from the floor, 1 of 6 from the 3-point line. However, not great from the 3-point line, but does have 7 points. Cody Bomagen with 12. Jordan Garrison with 2. Ellis Weber with 4. Bridger Pyle with 3. And Ty Simmerall with 3. Bobcats just 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Ty Simmerall 1 of 2. Brody and Cody both 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Cody Bomagen with 7 boards in the ball game, so pretty close to a double-double already for him as well. Bobcats also doing a great job assist-wise, 8 assists for, let's see, 8 of their 14 buckets made. That's something that's always good to see as well. Always nice to have these extra stat sheets. You can tell I get caught up in the numbers here a little bit once I start looking at these, so apologize if that seems a little too much for you guys. But yeah, Bobcats doing a great job. Total rebound wise, they're up 20-3. I would say turnovers is really the biggest thing in this. Bobcats have forced 15 turnovers of the Sundance Bulldogs, and your Bobcats only have 2 turnovers. So those are your Central Bank and Trust stats at the half. And we will be back right after a word from our sponsors with our keys to the second half right after this.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
All right, and we're back here with the Hot Springs Health halftime show. Bobcats up 31-11 over the top of the Sundance Bulldogs. And, Bobcats really doing most of their work on the defensive end, and that kind of goes right into our keys to the second half, presented by Edward Jones and your financial advisor, Travis Winger, right there in Thermopolis. As he is someone you want to go to any questions you have. I know he's always open to answer, always super helpful when it comes to your financial needs, so appreciate him. And really keys to it, I think, and it's going to be really the whole weekend. One of the keys is their defense leads the offense, and keep that up. You can just see their intensity goes up on their defensive end when they they cause a couple turnovers, and then it leads to easy buckets. Then you just see the team in general really step it up then defensively. And not only that, but then I notice for the most part their teams that they're playing then just have a tendency of then they start playing way faster than they want to play, start turning the ball over, and then that leads to Bobcats buckets, and then all of a sudden a game that's like 4 or 5 points, all of a sudden you look up and they're up by 15. So I think that's key number one. Second is just trust in the leadership. There's a solid core group of guys that have been here. They won it last year, and because of that, I think you can see their confidence out on the floor here at Casper College, and just how they're playing really comfortable and smooth, but also with urgency, and so that's really good to see. So I think those are the big keys to this second half. Kind of go and finish. They got a 20-point lead here, 31-11. Scoring kind of slowed down there late in the second quarter, but really a good half for them. So we're a couple minutes from second half play. We'll take a quick break and be back for second half action of your Thermopolis Bobcats versus the Sundance Bulldogs. And we will be right back afterward from our sponsors, Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on a YouTube channel, Wild Today, for those of you that are streaming and watching our scoreboard live. Appreciate you, and we'll be right back.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back as third quarter action is just about to get underway. Same starters for both teams as Bobcats lead 31-11 in this one. And Sundance coming out with a super extended 3-2 defense. Not going to change their defense. Zach Hasty with it. Gets it right to Cody Bomagen as Cody came across to the high post. And that'll be a foul on Sundance right away. First possession. And that'll send Cody Bomagen to the line to shoot 2, where he's 0-2 from the free throw line so far. Like to see him get going from the free throw line. And he does. Makes that first one, makes it 32-11. And next one here for Cody. He goes up and misses that one, but Brody Welch is there for the offensive board, and it looks like Owen Watt maybe went down, rolled his ankle, and he's rolling around on the floor as the coaches come out to check on him. We'll take a quick break during this injury timeout. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
All right, and we're back here after the injury timeout. He did end up coming off on his own, but definitely looking like he was hurting was Owen Watt. And Brody Welch makes the first one, makes it 33-11. And second one up, no good. Cody Bomagen, though, gets the offensive board, gets it to Zach Hasty. He's going to step into the 3, no good. Ball's on the ground, and Cody comes away with another offensive board. Shots up, no good, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Cody Bomagen. I think he knew it was coming as Krell stepped in and took the charge. That'll be his first, team's first. 2 team fouls on Sundance. And out of the game is Catch Downey. It is Catch, not Cash. I thought maybe it was. And his brother Nash has it. Krell now will bring it up for Sundance. To Mills. Again, Bobcats making a play a long ways away from their hoop. Mills, he'll step in, fast 3. That shot's up, no good. And Ellis Weber, again, he was coming from right to left, and he hit it on the left-hand side. Did Mills, that's a tough shot to go as you're going full speed. Inside to Cody Bomagen, he'll skip it to Nolan. Ellis Weber, head fake, drive in, tucks the ball, shots up, and Mills will knock it out of bounds, but it'll stay with Bobcats. 7:01 in this third quarter. A lot of action in this first minute of this quarter. Zach Hasty with it. Little pass inside to Bomagen. Kick out to Collins, to Ellis, to Hasty. Hasty in the corner. Brody Welch now with up the high post. Nolan Collins on the weak side. Oh, nice pass to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty cutting baseline. 35-11. And Mills will bring it up for Sundance. And he'll be fouled on the floor by Nolan. I believe that'll be his second, team second. Mills now with the ball. Taking it out of bounds, setting up the out of bounds play here. Mills is gonna have to just try to force it out. Gets it to Lenz. Nash has it now, gets it to Krell. Now to Mills, back at the top, back to Krell. As they run a little X cross pattern here to the handoff. Mills now, he'll pull up jumper up and in for 2. Pretty good player, Mills is. Young kid too, I believe just a sophomore if I remember correctly from last year, being a pretty good freshman off the bench. Nolan with it, gets it to the corner, Zach Hasty. Zach waiting for cutters, cross court to Nolan Collins. Nolan steps into his 3. That's up, no good. Zach Hasty comes with the offensive board again. Coming back over the top, but really no one putting a body on him, so they're not going to call over the back fouls. Zach Hasty from the corner. His 3 is no good. Rebound by Nash. He'll get it up ahead to Mills. Mills brings it up the far sideline. Inside, shot is up and in for 2 for Porter Watt. 35-15, back to a 20-point game. Bobcats been up by as many as 24 in this one. Kick to the corner. Hasty now into Bomagen. Bomagen going to be fouled on the arm. It'll be on the floor. There'll be third team foul. 5.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Kick out to Bomagen. Now to Ellis. Round the horn. Zach Hasty from that corner again. That three's up, no good. Ball bouncing around. Nolan Collins tries to get it. Mills will take it away from him, and then he'll bring it up for Sundance. Nash with it now. Deep three for him. That shot's up, no good. Ball bounces around. Offensive board goes to Wyatt, or what? Apologize. Shot is up, no good. And Cody Bomagen comes down with it. Lynn's unable to finish the layup. Nolan Collins drives the baseline, kick to Zach Hasty. Cody Bomagen tries to tip it back in, up and in, does get the bucket. So a double-double for him for sure, because he was just 3 rebounds away anyways. He's had 3 or 4 offensive boards. And Lynn's now with it for Sundance. To Mills, over to Nash. Now up to the top to Watt. That shot is up, no good, and will go out of bounds. Porter Watt, that is. And back, and Bridger Pyle, he'll come in along with Ty Simmerall with 4:27 left. Ellis and Nolan out. $15 points for Bomagen in this ball game. Kick over to Simmerall. Simmerall, good hands to catch that one. One hand pass to Bridger. Back up to Zach. Simmerall going to be left open for the 3, and he knocks it down. Makes it 40-15. Bobcats holding Sundance just at 15 points, 2.5 quarters into this ball game. Mills now with it. Gets it to Watt. Back to Mills. Mills pull-up jumper. He's got a great little mid-game. Shot is up, hits the rim, off the backboard, and in from the side. Is good, makes it 40-17. Zach Casey will bring it up the near side. Kick over to Simmerall. Simmerall, oh, looked like he was gonna shoot another 3 inside to Bomagen from Zach Hasty, and Bomagen's shot is up and good. Bomagen leading all scores with 17 points, tying Sundance all together. Step in shot is up, no good for Krell, and Bobcats doing what they're wanting is forcing Sundance into faster shots and shots they don't necessarily want to take early into possessions. Over to Bridger. Bridger now is going to get Simmerall in the corner. Back to Bridger. Bridger thinks about the 3. Back to Simmerall. Simmerall, I mean, they're not crashing out on him. His shot's up, no good. And ball go out of bounds off the Bobcats. And checking back into the game will be Harmon. He'll come in for Krell. Again, Mills just doesn't take too many breaks for Sundance. And Harmon will bring it up for the Bulldogs, gets it to Mills. Now to Nash. Nash drives in, gets it back to Mills up top of the key. Now to Harmon. Again, Sundance just having a heck of a time trying to get the ball in the inside at all. Short corner to Mills. Mills just like a hook pass, tries to zip it across court to Downey, and that will go out of bounds. Nolan Collins, he'll come in for Zach Hasty. And another sub, Keaton Lenz, he'll come in for Mills, after I said Mills doesn't take many breaks. 2:35, Bobcats up 42-17 in this one. Bobcats hoping to win opening round of state tournament here in Casper, live from Casper College. Steal there by Sundance. Nolan Collins almost gets it back. Watt now with it. Gets it to catch. Back to Watt, dribbles off of Brody Welch's foot out of bounds. It's 2 Watts on there. I know this is Porter Watt. His brother's the one that rolled his ankle earlier. And Jordan Garrison, he'll come in for Brody Welch. Garrison playing with those 3 fouls, so set out most of this quarter because of that, I'm sure. And Simmerall will kick the ball out of bounds, stays with Sundance. 2:18 left in the third quarter. 42-17, Bobcats leading in this one. And ball will get passed into the backcourt. Bridger will chase it down. He'll guard him. Oh, and then got him in a bad spot. And Simmerall's going to pick up fouls. He just shoves him from behind. That'll be his first, team's third. And Ellis and Zach were set to go in, and then must want to sub them in for offensive possessions maybe. And then Catch Downey will come out of the ball game. And Mills back in. So not a very long break. 20 seconds for Mills of game time. Mills pull up three, halfway down, no good. Bridger comes down with the board, gets it to Nolan Collins. Nolan will bring up the near side to Bridger. Bridger's gonna get a travel called on him. And now Ellis and Hasty will come in for Simmerall and Bomagen. Krell into the ball game for Watt. Mills now trying to get the ball in, does get it in now to Nash. Kick to Linz in the corner. His three's up, no good. Long rebound, Mills comes down with it. And then Nash left wide open. He steps into the three, he's not able to make it. Zach Hasty comes down with the board, throws it up ahead to Bridger. Luckily, Nolan's there. Zach Hasty now comes, and Bobcats will take a timeout. So we'll do the same. Minute 36 left. It's a quick timeout, so we'll do the same. We'll be right back.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
All right, and we're back here after a 30-second timeout by the Bobcats. They lead in this one 42-17 with a little over 90 seconds left in this third quarter. Really a fast-paced game, not a lot of free throw shot by either team. Bobcats haven't sent, I don't think Bobcats have sent them to the free throw line yet. Yeah, they sure didn't in the first half, and I don't think they've shot any this quarter so far. Jordan Garrison with it. Now back to Ellis. Nolan to Jordan. Jordan drives in, kicks out to Nolan. Nolan jump pass to Ellis, gonna go off of Ellis's head, out of bounds after it gets hit by Krell. That was a tough pass to try to hang on to. Krell will bring it up for the Bulldogs. And Krell just kind of goes down on his own. Ball goes to shot gets blocked as Krell went up. Zach Hasty blocks it. Nolan Collins comes away with it. Garrison with a tough shot up and in, and then there's three Bulldogs there to try to get the rebound, knock it out of bounds, goes off Sundance. And Harmon was the one that had gone up for that shot and got blocked by Zach Hasty. 1:01 left in this one. Ellis will take it out. Kick out to Garrison up top of the key. Get him set up. Garrison brings it to the near side. Now up to Ellis to Bridger. Bridger steps into the three. That three's short, but Nolan Collins is right there to jump up, save it, throws it off of Mills. Good hustle play by Nolan Collins. Nolan just does not give up on that. Sundance coach been pretty mad. Bobcats play a physical game, and he's not really caring for it. Nolan with it now, and we're gonna get a foul on Porter Watt. Gonna foul as Bobcats were screening. He tried to run through it. Team's fourth, lob pass inside, up and in for two for Hasty. 44-17. Bobcats lead big in this one, up by 24. And we're gonna get a foul called on Garrison. He's gonna pick up his fourth. And Garrison really the one Bobcat that doesn't seem like he's getting away with any physicality out there. 14 fouls, 40 seconds left in this one, in this third quarter, that is. Krell with it now, gets it to Mills. And then ball almost goes through Nash's hands. Garrison on him. Jump pass Mills to Krell, and then Ellis Weber will come across his arm. So that'll send him to the line for their first free throws. Team foul number 5, so he's going to line either way. Send Krell to the line to shoot free throws for Sundance, their first of the game. Garrison just happy it wasn't called on him, I think, for once. And first one for Krell is up and no good. In and out. Again, Bobcats playing really well here in this opening game. Up by 27. Second one is up and good. Makes it 44-18. Ellis Weber will bring it up the near side. Probably look for a last shot maybe. To Bridger, to Garrison. Nolan Collins running baseline, skip to Bridger. Bridger steps into a 3 at the top of the key. That shot's up no good. Ellis Weber gets offensive board. Little floater off the glass, up and in for 2. 46-18. Bobcats up by 28, and then Krell just kind of throws it to a space. Nash has it, and he'll kick it out to Porter Watt, but no shot up. So at the end of 3, your Bobcats up 46-18 over the top of Sundance Bulldogs. Will be back for the 4th and final quarter action right after a word from our sponsors, Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wild Today. We'll be right back.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis. Open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
All right, and we're back here for the 4th quarter. Bobcats leading in this one. Big 46-18 in their opening game here at the state tournament. Lady Cats will play at 5 this evening, and I'll be able to be set up for that one, so I don't think I'll have to tear down and set up again. So I should be. I'll give you a little bit more notice before the game starts this time. Ball to Sundance to start this quarter. Kick inside and out to Mills. Mills steps in, 3, shot up, no good, and then we're going to get a foul called on the rebound. That's going to go against Watt, and that'll be on the box out. Cody Bommingen will take it out for Bobcats. Ellis will bring it up. Starters minus Nolan in the ballgame. Simmerall in instead. And Zach Hasty with it now. Inside to Brody Welch. Brody inside to Cody. Great high-low play there. It was more of a mid to low. Gives the Bobcats a 30-point lead in this one, 48-18. Bobcats holding them to an average of 6 points a quarter right now. Really, again, not letting them have anything easy. As Mills drives into the middle lane, shot is up, no good. Zach Hasty hoping for a jump ball. They're going to call a foul on him, though. And that'll be first foul on the Bobcats in this quarter. Second one on Zach. And that'll send Mills to the line for a free throw. First one for him off the back of the glass. No good. And checking in will be Ketch Downey. He'll come in for Lenz. And second one here for Mills is up and good. 48-19 now, Bobcats lead. Up ahead to Ellis. Ellis about loses the ball, and then he's going to be fouled by Mills. Mills frustrated, playing tough defense, but just kind of got a little aggressive. Simmerall will take it out for Bobcats. So 3 fouls already called in the first 55 seconds of this quarter. And a 29-point lead for Bobcats in this one. Now Zach Hasty with it. He'll drive baseline, jump pass to Simmerall. Simmerall going to drive in, and then it'll get blocked by Simmerall. Simmerall expecting a lot of contact. Shot gets sent though. Mills smiling after he got the block. They tried to and then Krell tried to pull a fast one. He stepped out of bounds. The ref did hand it to him, but it goes to the Bobcats. Kick out to Ellis. Oh, Ellis gonna get over and back. Tried to catch it one hand catch it, goes out. He might have got away with it if he'd have just dribbled it, played it off like he didn't touch it. But Ellis is an honest guy, so he's not gonna do that. So that's what we love about him for sure. One of the things we love about him. And travel there as Nash bounces into his jump stop. So right back to Bobcats. See, honesty just paid off. It just caused the turnover right back to him. Ellis has a 6:40 left in this fourth quarter. Bobcats up big, 48-19. High post to Brody Welch into the corner, Zach Hasty, and Zach Hasty just steps into the three again. Really, Bobcats, there hasn't been a three the Bobcats have shot that I feel like Sundance has closed out on or had a hand up. Gives the Bobcats a 51-19 lead in this one. It's, oh man, Ty Simmerall puts his foot out the block. His foot goes on top of the ball, and he did a three-quarter split there. But he looks like he's doing all right. And now Nash nowhere to go with the ball. Gets it to Krell in the back door cut. Travel a couple times, but didn't call it. Brody Welch, gets a block on what? But they're going to call a foul. And that'll be their second and Brody's first. Brody kind of having a quiet game, but I guess if he's going to have a quiet one, the one that they have a 32-point lead in is not the bad one, I guess, to have a quiet game in. Checking into the game is Halden Harmon. He'll come in for Downey. Catch Downey. And second one is up and no good. So neither team shooting free throws particularly well. Bomagen comes down with the rebound. Zach Hasty with it, tries to one-hand pass to Ellis, but he's going to be fouled on the pass. And that'll be team's third. It'll be the second one on Nash. Zach Hasty with it. Wanted to lob it to Bomagen, but it wasn't there. Skip out to Ellis. Ellis secures that one this time with both hands. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Zach Hasty with it, back to Ellis. Ellis crossover, gets it to high post to Brody, and Simmerall knocks down the three. As soon as he catches it, the whole bench stands up, knows he's gonna shoot it, knocks it down confidently. 54-19 in this one already. And 5:30 left in this one. Bobcats lead by 35. That shot up by Mills is up, no good. Rebound comes to Simmerall. Oh, and then he just hands it right back to Mills, though, and Mills gets the steal and score. 54-21 now. Just want to see the Bobcats finish strong. Don't get too lazy in this fourth quarter with a big lead, up by 33. And Ellis with it, skip pass to Zach Hasty. He'll drive baseline, gets it to Cody. Cody drives up. He'll get the ball knocked out of him, gets the ball, and a putback makes it 56-21. So back to 35-point lead. Makes it 56-21. And a handoff to Krell. Krell with it. Brody almost gets another steal. Mills to Nash. Nash to Mills. Mills, little 10-foot jumper up and in for two. Been a bright spot for the Sundance Bulldogs for sure. He plays hard and really positive. He doesn't complain, he just plays. Actually looks like he enjoys the game. That's fun to watch. Ellis Weber with it now, brings on the sideline to Zach Hasty in the corner. He'll drive in, jump past to Brody Welch. 15-foot jumper for Brody, no good. Zach Hasty, though, offensive board. Gets it knocked away, but Simmerall comes away with it. Now back to Zach Hasty in the corner. Another three for him. Hits the side of the backboard. Mills comes down with the board halfway through this fourth quarter. And Krell gonna set a screen for Mills. Mills gonna cut Hasty off. So we got Colomer and Martinez set to come in for the Bobcats for the second half of this fourth quarter. Krell drive in, pull up, jumper up and in for two. Makes it 56-25. Hasty now will bring it up the near side. Skip pass to Ellis, to Simmerall. Simmerall looking for pass, gets it up to Ellis. Back to Simmerall. Simmerall into the low post to Brody Welch. Brody looks for a little contact up and in. Maybe that's what he needed, was just that little bit of contact to get it up and in. Makes it 58-25. We get a timeout as well, and we will be back right after a word from our sponsors.
In Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here. 3:19 left in this one. Again, just a reminder as we move forward, Lady Cats will play their opening round of the state tournament against the Pine Bluff Hornets this afternoon at 5. So there's a game in between the Bobcats and theirs, and then they will play at 5. And then from there, we'll decide on games. I believe with the boys winning this game today, they will play at, I think 6:30 tomorrow evening is the game that they'll play. And I'll keep you updated on that as well, so you can tune in. Bobcats will start on defense in this one. Looks like they're going to put a little full court defense on. Up by 33. 3:18 left. Jordan Garrison in, playing with those 4 fouls. Bridger Pyle in, Colomer Martinez and Collins in for the Bobcats. And Harmon with the ball now for the Bulldogs. Gets to Watt. Martinez on him. And Martinez is going to get called for the hands foul. That'll be team's third. Be Martinez's first one. And Davian has played some good basketball this year. A little bit of varsity time he's played, he's done well, but I know JV time I've seen him plays really well for the Bobcats. And shot is up and no good by Watt for the Bulldogs. Bobcats come down with the rebound, gets it to Garrison, now to Colomer. Colomer to the corner to Bridger, back up to Colomer, now to Garrison. Good ball movement by the Bobcats. Garrison drives in through double team out to Bridger. Bridger's gonna step into the 3, short, didn't draw a lot of iron there, and rebound comes down to Harmon. Watt now with it, gets it to Lenz. And Colomer gonna get a reaching foul. And that'll be team's 4th. 2:25 left in the ball game. Next foul will lead to free throws for Bobcats if they have any more. Harmon now with it for the Bulldogs. He'll get it to Krell. Again, not a lot of crowd noise in this one, as this one kind of got out of hand pretty early. Bobcats up by 33 in this one, 58-25. Long shot by Lenz is up, no good. Ball gets knocked away. Nolan Collins is going to get called for the foul. It's a late whistle, but it will send Sundance to the line. Porter Watt will go to the line to shoot 2. I really like the new the new foul call here, where it's just 5 per quarter. Man, Watt spends no time at the free throw line. I mean, he barely gets the ball in his hands, no dribbles. He just steps right into his free throw and shoots it. And missed the first one. Second one is no good as well. Davian Martinez gets a rebound, gets it to Bridger. Bridger rings it up the far side. And we've got Trevin Schaefer and Colby Deere set to come in for the Bobcats as well. Probably in for Bridger and Nolan. Shot is up and good for Colomer. Saw him knocking down a bunch of shots in a row during warm-ups. 1:40 now left in the ball game. Bobcats up 61-25. Krell about losing the ball as Nolan Collins just doesn't let up. Watt gonna get a free run at it, up and in for 2. Good backdoor cut. Good pass as well. Colomer gonna bring it up. About 90 seconds left. We're gonna get a timeout by the Bobcats, probably just to get these other 2 young men in. And with that, that will leave the Bobcats with 1 timeout left. And it's just a quick one, so we'll stay right here. But yeah, like I said, for programming, Lady Cats will play at 5. They'll play against the Pine Bluff Hornets. Is actually a team they didn't play this year. I think Pine Bluff and Moorcroft were the only 2 teams they didn't play from that side, from the east. And Moorcroft didn't make it to the state tournament. Pine Bluffs did, so they come in as the 4th place team. Your Lady Cats come in as the #1 team from the west. So yeah, Trevin Schaefer and Colby Deere in with 1:25 left in this ball game. Garrison with it now. This is when I don't mind seeing the Bobcats run through some plays, not be afraid to score. Both teams kind of have bench players in. Garrison with it now. Davian Martinez, good cut there. Colby Deere now passes it to Garrison. Inside to Davian Martinez, up and in for 2. Great play there, 63-27. Bobcats up with under a minute left. And ball is in Trevor Lyons' hands. And then he tries to zip the pass over to Landon Gaylord. And Gaylord with it back. Now up to Nash. Pass into number 15, Carter Kroll. And still here by Colomer. Colomer going to make a name for himself here at the state tournament. Steal up and in for 2. 5 points for that young man in this game. Makes it 65-27. So Bobcats up by 38 in this one with 25 seconds left. And again, I don't mind watching these guys get to come and put some play in and not just hang on to the ball. Pass inside, shot is up and in for 2. That's number 21, Jordan Holt. And Colomer with it now, under 10 seconds. See if they have him run a play or just hang on to it. Schaefer's just gonna hang on to it with 3 seconds left. And with that, Bobcats are gonna take a win to start this state tournament. And again, not an easy feat. Yeah, 65-29, but it's still state tournament. Post game play is always different. And Bobcats come in very confidently and win their opening game here against the Sundance Bulldogs. Like I said, they will play at 6:30 tomorrow night. I was trying to listen to see if they told me something different, but I believe that's when they'll play. Will be at 6:30. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the Central Bank and Trust stats of the game and with a little post game afterwards, and then we'll wrap this one up. All right, we'll be right back. It's Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wild Today. We'll be right back.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
All right, and we're back here as the Bobcats win this one big, 65-29. And let's get to our Central Bank and Trust stats of the game. For the Sundance Bulldogs, Nash Downey scoring 2, Porter Watt with 4, Halden Harmon with 2 points, Owen Watt with 2, did sprain his ankle, did look like he was limping on it pretty good still, never did come back into the game. Jordan Holt scored 2 there towards the end. Jake Krell with 3 points, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line to lead all scorers for Sundance Bulldogs, as Cade Mills scoring 14, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line as well. Porter Watt 0 of 4 from the free throw line. As of notes for rebounds, no one for them really with anything too significant. Cade Mills with 5 total rebounds there. Big thing was turnovers with 18. Again, most of those in the first half had 15, I believe, in the first half, so only 3 in the second. Bobcats had 2 turnovers in the first half, ended up with 7 total, so had a few more in the second half. As far as your Bobcats go, scoring-wise, we have Zach Hasty with 11, Jordan Garrison with 2, Ellis Weber with 6, Bridger Pyle with 3, Brody Welch with 3, Lane Colomer with 5, Davian Martinez with 2, Ty Simmerall coming in off the bench scoring 12, went 3 of 6 from the three-point line, scored 4 of 8 total from the free throw line, or from the field, scored 12 points, and then leading all scorers was Cody Bomagen with 21. He went 10 of 14 from the field. The only place he really struggled was from the free throw line, went 1 of 4. Did have a double-double score, had 10 rebounds, so got right at 10. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He had 10 offensive boards. So he had a double-double just with offensive board, 13 total boards. Bobcats just dominated rebounding 44-21. And really played well there. Offensive boards was a huge difference, 26-7 in that one, and that one led to a lot of early points for them. So those are your Central Bank and Trust stats of the game. As far as notes moving forward, I did look. Bobcats will play at 6:30 tomorrow evening at the Ford Wyoming Center. Used to be the Casper Event Center. So really no excuses for any of you that might be listening to not get here and come and watch the Bobcats play in person instead of just listen to me talk about it. I'm sure they would love the support. It's always a fun place to be to watch as well. Lady Cats will play at the Ford Wyoming Center as well. Now it's just a matter of deciding what time they will play. They're hoping for the 5 o'clock game. That would mean they would come in and get a win. It looks like the Grable Lady Buffs will be playing against the Lady Eagles of Tongue River here in this next game. They're about 30 minutes from tip-off, and then our Lady Cats will play at 5. So with that, Bobcats, great game for them. Played really well. Really kind of in control of the game from right away. So a good revenge game for them after losing to Sundance last year and not being able to play them again. I know they'd kind of wanted to play them again just for that purpose. So I'm sure they're happy with the way the results came away today. 65-29, your Bobcats take the win over the top of the Sundance Bulldogs. Like I said, please tune in again at 5 for your Lady Cats as they will take on the Lady Hornets from Pine Bluff. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel today. Appreciate y'all tuning in and listening. Apologize that we're not able to bring video of these games and just the audio, but I will do my best to paint a picture of what is happening out on the court and with my limited vocabulary as best as I can do. And with that, we will be signing off. Appreciate you. Go Bobcats and God bless.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com.